The Chase Sapphire Preferred is one of my favorite credit cards of all time, and it's actually my first sort of premium travel credit card that I was approved for a few years ago. However, even though this is such a good card in my opinion, and I do have it set up to pay for some occasional expenses automatically, I can't really remember the last time that I've taken it out of this credit card book that I have here, which I usually just keep locked away in my desk drawer. So in this video, I wanted to explain why that is, because a lot of the value that the Sapphire Preferred card offers for me comes from its features and benefits and not so much the points earning categories that it has. So the main focus of this video is going to be to talk about which features and benefits make the Sapphire Preferred worth it, and I'll also give some examples of how I've used those features and benefits throughout the year in 2021 to give myself a lot of extra value, because the Sapphire Preferred really is one of those credit cards that I like to recommend to many people out there, especially if you're someone out there that's looking for a new credit card that'll earn you some points that you can then redeem for free travel. Now, if that sounds good to you, then be sure to go ahead and tap the like button and subscribe down below. But as always, let's just get right into it here by first talking about the annual fee for this card, which is $95 per year. Maybe to some of you that sounds like a lot to pay for a credit card, but to others, I'm sure you already know that when credit cards charge an annual fee, typically there's going to be some opportunities for you to get some extra value in return to potentially offset that annual fee. And with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the first way that you can capture some of that extra value is going to come from the new $50 hotel credit that you get for hotel stays that you book through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. This $50 credit is very easy to use, and it's going to be available to new cardholders who open this card after Chase made updates and changes to the Sapphire Preferred back in mid-August of 2021. And it's also going to be available to existing cardholders who already had this card once their account anniversary passes and they've paid their annual fee, which I just did back in December. Now, to use the credit, like I said, you do have to book a hotel stay within the Chase portal. You can't book a hotel stay outside of the portal and then expect to be reimbursed with that credit. But luckily, the Chase portal is very easy to use, and in my experience, the prices that you see within this portal are going to be very similar to what you would find if you tried to book the exact same hotel stay within another booking platform. There's even some pretty nice, inexpensive, and smaller hotels on there, making this a super simple credit to get good value from. The only downside is that when you book through a travel portal like this, you usually are not going to be able to take advantage of the same status that you might have at certain hotel chains, so that hotel stay that you're booking through that portal might not have the same benefits that you're used to. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a travel credit card, so instead of earning cash back from things like a welcome bonus or different spending categories, which I'll talk about next here, you're gonna be earning Chase Ultimate Rewards points. And it's those Ultimate Rewards points, along with two features that I like to use for redeeming those points, that has brought so much value to me personally over the past year. Now, this video is really intended to go over why those features are so great, but first, I do want to quickly list out some of the ways that you can get those points. To start off, of course, there is the awesome welcome bonus that you get when you sign up for the Sapphire Preferred, which is currently for 60,000 Ultimate Rewards points after spending $4,000 on this card within the first 3 months of account opening. I do want to point out that this 60,000 point amount is actually down from the record high welcome bonuses that we saw throughout 2021, which got all the way up to 80,000 points and then 100,000 points for a little while. But even though the bonus is only 60,000 points as of the filming of this video, that's still very good because of what those points are worth if you're planning to travel at some point in 2022. We'll get into the details of how those points can be redeemed in just a few minutes here, but those 60,000 points can be redeemed for $750 worth of travel through the Chase travel portal, or you can take those points and then transfer them out to one of Chase's many great travel partners, where I've been able to get around $2,300 in value for those 60,000 points in recent months. So I'll also share some of my experiences in doing that here with you in this video. Now, next, let's continue to go over how to get points with the Chase Sapphire Preferred by going over some of its points earning categories. So this card is going to earn 5x points per dollar on travel that you book through the Chase portal, 2x points on all other types of travel purchases, 3x points on dining, including takeout and eligible delivery services, 3x points on online grocery purchases, excluding Target, Walmart, and wholesale clubs, 3x points on select streaming services, and 1x points on all other purchases. Now, those are a lot of categories to consider, and I did mention at the beginning of this video that I haven't really taken this card with me anywhere in a long time, so let me quickly go over how this card fits into my credit card rotation. First of all, for travel, I've basically just been using credit card points to book about 99% of any flights and hotels that I've done lately, and outside of that, I'd probably just use my Amex Platinum card to book flights and hotels, because that gets 5x membership rewards points on those things, so I really haven't been taking advantage of that 5x back on travel through the Chase portal that you get with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. For the 2x points on other travel, that's okay, and I do use that occasionally for certain expenses like reloading my Easy Pass or to prepay for parking within certain apps if I have to drive into Philly and park for something. But for those things, I just have my credit card saved in those accounts, and the payments are all automated, so I don't need to carry the card with me. The 3x points for online groceries is useless for me personally because I still like to do my grocery shopping in person, but with online grocery shopping now becoming a lot more common nowadays, I'm sure that for some people out there, this is going to be a decent points category. Then the 3x points on streaming services is also pretty good to have, but again, this is an automated payment where I just link my credit card to my streaming accounts, forget about it, and then just have those payments made each and every month, so I don't need to bring my card with me anywhere to make those payments. And then for 3x points on dining, I don't tend to use my Sapphire Preferred card for that because I also have the Amex Gold card right here, which gets 4x membership rewards points per dollar on dining, and since 4x is greater than 3x, and I value my Chase points and Amex points essentially as being equal, I just go with the card that earns more. But also, even if I didn't have the Amex Gold card, I would still not take the Chase Sapphire Preferred with me because the no annual fee Chase Freedom Flex and Chase Freedom Unlimited cards that I have also get 3x back on dining. And as I've said in previous videos, if you're someone that's considering getting the Chase Sapphire Preferred or even the more expensive Chase Sapphire Reserve, then I highly recommend that you also plan to get the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited as well, because those credit cards are going to also earn Chase Ultimate Rewards points, which can then be combined into one Chase account. That's because along with those two other Chase cards having no annual fee, they're also going to be earning those Ultimate Rewards points in better everyday spending categories, with the Chase Freedom Flex getting 5x points per dollar in rotating quarterly categories, and then the Chase Freedom Unlimited getting 1.5x points per dollar on all other purchases. So both of those Chase credit cards have become regulars here in my wallet that I carry with me on an everyday basis. But on top of those other things, like I said, with those other Chase credit cards, they're also getting 3x points per dollar on dining. So it just makes more sense to carry those in my wallet since they have better everyday spending categories, whereas the Sapphire Preferred is just one of those cards that is set up for automatic payments and then kind of forget about. Now, of course, you can always just carry around your credit cards digitally if you want to through something like Apple Pay, but for me, maybe I'm just old school, but I like to carry around a nice leather wallet with maybe 4 credit cards in it. Go check out this video over here showing what's in my wallet as of December of 2021, but also let me know down in the comment section below what you do, because I'm just curious, do you use Apple Pay for all your credit card usage, or do you carry around a wallet like this? Okay, so now that you know what types of spending I like to put on my Sapphire Preferred card, next let's go over those 2 very powerful features where you can redeem your Chase points for either travel through the portal or through this Chase Travel Transfer Partners, along with how I've been taking advantage of those features to get the most out of my points. Now first, with Chase Ultimate Rewards points, the base redemption rate that I'm sure many of you are already familiar with is going to be 1 cent per point for cash back, which turns those 60,000 points as a welcome bonus into $600 of cash back. Of course, that's not bad, but the real reason why you should get the Sapphire Preferred is to redeem those points for either flights or hotels or other types of travel like that, because that is how you're going to get more value for those points that is much higher than 1 cent per point. And that leads me to the Chase portal, because with the Sapphire Preferred, you're going to be able to redeem any Chase Ultimate Rewards points that you've accumulated across any Ultimate Rewards point earning cards at a value of 1.25 cents per point, so that 60,000 point welcome bonus is going to be worth $750 towards travel. As a quick note here, if you have another Chase card like the Chase Freedom Flex and you want to use the points that you earn with that Chase card to get the 25% points boost through the Chase portal towards travel, all you gotta do is go into your Ultimate Rewards account, go up to the top of the page, click the combined points icon where you can then move the points from your Freedom Flex to your Chase Sapphire Preferred to take advantage of that feature. So your strategy, if you have several Chase credit cards that earn Ultimate Rewards points, is going to be to take those points on those other Chase cards and then combine them under the Chase Sapphire Preferred card in your account. That way you can take advantage of things like the Chase portal, or you could transfer those points out to travel partners, which I'll talk about in just a minute here. Now, using the portal is something that I've done several times, and I usually use it to book things like a quick 1 or 2 night hotel stay, or maybe some short domestic flights or things like that, because when I'm sitting on a lot of Chase points, I know that I can still get good value at 1.25 cents per point, so it's just worth it to me in those situations. But when it comes to things like longer flights or first class or business class flights, or maybe longer, nicer hotel stays, you might want to look into transferring those Chase points out to one of their travel partners at a 1-to-1 ratio, because sometimes it could just make sense to do that. Now, I said earlier that instead of getting $750 of value for those 60,000 points as a welcome bonus, I managed to get around $2,300 in value for those same 60,000 points, and transfer partners is how I did that. So if you look at this list of transfer partners through Chase, you're gonna see that Hyatt is one of those options, and in my opinion, Hyatt is gonna be one of the best high redemption value options for this method. I won't get into too much detail here about why Hyatt is so good and why it's such a top option within Chase, but basically the way that this works is Hyatt is going to have an award chart for booking hotel stays with points, and if you wanted to use points to book a certain Hyatt hotel, it's going to cost you a lot less in points compared to what you would have have paid if you booked the exact same hotel stay with cash. So let me show you an example here. So this 3-night hotel stay would have cost me $1,757 if I paid in cash after taxes and fees, but I was able to transfer 45,000 Chase points at a 1-to-1 ratio into Hyatt points and then use those 45,000 Hyatt points to book the exact same 3-night stay. If you remember when I talked about the cash redemption value for Chase points earlier, what I could have done was redeem those 45,000 Chase points for cash back at a value of 1 cent per point to get $450 of cash back. But instead, if we look at the math here, by transferring 45,000 Chase points to Hyatt, I was able to book a stay worth $1,757. And if we divide that $1,757 cash value of the stay by the 45,000 Chase points that I transferred to book it instead, we get a value of 3.9 cents per point. And compared to getting 1.25 cents per point for travel if we booked that through the Chase portal, getting 3.9 cents per point is a little bit over 3 times as much value from those points. Now, if we take that 60,000 point welcome bonus and say that we were able to redeem that for a hotel stay like this at a value of 3.9 cents per point, that is where we can turn those 60,000 points into over $2,300 worth of value for travel. It's very easy to transfer those Chase points out to one of those travel partners just like that. All you need to do to get started is go to your Chase Ultimate Rewards account homepage, then go to the top of the page and click on the icon that says transfer to travel partners. That'll bring you to the list of options you have. Click on one of them and then enter your member ID for that travel program that you're going to transfer to. Enter the amount of points and it's as easy as that. Usually after one click, the points should transfer over almost immediately in many cases. Now, if you want to see another in-depth example of when I transferred my Chase points to Hyatt and got nearly the exact same value by booking a 5-night, $3,400 cash value hotel stay in Puerto Rico, then go check out this other video that I'll put on the screen right now that I made recently if you haven't seen that already. And when it comes to transferring points out to other Chase partners besides Hyatt, it's pretty much the exact same process. Just compare what the cash value of a certain booking is to the points value that it would take to see if it's a good deal. But just make sure that you're 100% certain that it will be a good deal by transferring those Chase points to one of those partners, because once you do make that transfer, it can't be undone. So just do your research, but it really isn't that hard. Let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see more redemption examples just like the one that I showed here in this video and the one that I talked about in that other video as well, because when it comes to credit cards and redemption options, this seems to be the one area that people have the most questions about. So overall, my final thoughts that you need to know about the Chase Sapphire Preferred are this: it's a great beginner travel credit card, but also a great value travel credit card for even more experienced users like myself. The $95 annual fee is worth it, especially now considering that there is a $50 hotel credit, which can effectively lower that annual fee down to just $45 per year. And when you consider the outsized value that the Sapphire Preferred can give its cardholders either through the travel portal or by transferring those points out to those travel partners like I kind of showed you in this video, that is going to be well worth that effective annual fee of $45 per year. And I will gladly pay that each and every year because this credit card has provided me with the ability to book so many great trips. My opinion though, and of course this is not actual financial advice, is that first, if you're considering applying for the Sapphire Preferred, make sure that you want to use those points that it earns to redeem for travel and not for cash back. And second, I think that Sapphire Preferred cardholders should also get the Freedom Flex and Freedom Unlimited no annual fee credit cards, because with those two Chase cards, you're going to also be earning Chase Ultimate Rewards points, but you'll earn those points in much better everyday spending categories. And when you combine all three of those Chase credit cards into one credit card setup, that is called the Chase Trifecta, which is one of my favorites. If you're considering the Chase Sapphire Preferred and want to learn more, then I'll have a referral link down in the description below for you to go check out. But you should also go check out some other videos that I have here on my channel where I talk in much more detail about the Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Trifecta setup. So I'll put those videos up here on the screen right now. Definitely go check those out because there's a lot more features that I did not get to talk about here in this video. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video all the way until the end. I hope that you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.